Hi guys, welcome back to the web. So here's the thing guys, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit and I'll mix a little bit of my patois language into this article, as this article relates to my homeland, so I can better relate to both audiences. So I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. But here's the thing guys, I want you guys to understand that not every country that you visit is super squeaky clean. There is quite a lot of crime and violence in my country, as I've made previous reports on it. So to better relate to my audience from Jamaica, I'm actually going to dive into this article and be as clean and genuine as possible as I can to the article. So let's get into it. This is coming from the Gleaner, JamaicaGleaner.com. So I assume I have not read this yet, but I saw the headline. I thought it was interesting, and I looked at the length of the article. It should be like maybe close to 10 minutes read or less. It's like maybe really like 6 good paragraphs. So let's get into it. I want y'all to really understand that my channel is not just about putting any stuff out there. It's about getting some credible information based off people's opinion and some facts into it. You know, it's a channel that you should be able to relate to, get information from. It should be fun as well and expressive. So here I am. Is dancehall promoting crime and violence? This was actually published on Friday, May 22, 2020. So this is like a year ago at JamaicaGleaner.com. The editor, Madam. Dancehall music enjoys one of the greatest following from marginalized Jamaican youths. It appears to be offering what generally appeals to the underclass, and therefore could make it perilous, having a correlation with crime. Most artists may pass off combative and violence, touting music as mere creative expressions, not intended to be confused with the real world. And yet, one is left to wonder why so many artists are charged with the very violence that is claimed to be exclusive to music. So, in my understanding, this article, I just started to read it, is that there's a separation of the musician and the art. And this genre of music, which is dancehall music, has artists that is coming from quote unquote dangerous places, and their music can be expressed as having violence in it, and impressionable minds should not be listening to it. This is what I just got from the first paragraph. Let's continue. From the pre-Ninja Man era to the present day, it is not unusual to see DJs on stage whose lyrical duel swiftly falls apart and descends into physical rumpus because of a deficiency in rebuttal, or because the other guy is gaining the ascendancy. There seems to be, in many instances, a very thin line separating entertainment from reality, and then creativity becomes injured or compromised. Brute force takes over. So there tends to be some violence, physical violence, between the artists themselves and their opponent. That is what I got from these 2 paragraphs. So let's continue. Even if most artists intend nothing but entertainment in their messages. The pressure from fans can easily push them over onto the wrong side of the law and blur the line between art and real life. A song a song appearing to promote Wicked Man can only fortify the already warped views of reality. Thus, the violence that is glorified in dancehall music is not insulated from life, or life from it spills both ways. It appears, and especially aided by the already vulnerable acolytes. Neither can sound clashes which are carried out by sound systems be excused or separated from this equation, where rounds of dub plates are often rebuked and confronted to the expulsion and salutation of live gunshot. So there tend to be some violence coming from the artists themselves and their opponent. Honestly, this needs to stop, people. The culture cannot be a hypocrite to itself. So you're out there singing quote unquote gunman tune, and you don't expect your listeners, which might be the youths or an adult, not to partake in those activities. And then again, some of the fans them were quote unquote bad man can force the artists to commit violent acts themselves, because the fans want youth to be more violent or to portray quote unquote bad man or badmanism in your life to be authentic to the music. That is just my opinion, but I believe that there's some truth to it, as there's a correlation between the music, which is promoting the crime and violence, and the crime rate in Jamaica, which is high. You see what I say? So let me just continue. So is it possible to contain such form of enjoyment within the province of entertainment only? Does dancehall music influence crime and violence even indirectly? Homer Sylvester, and that's the person who wrote this opinion piece. And again, this topic is dancehall promoting crime and violence? Guys, I hope you all appreciated this article. It is short, to the point, and it basically packs a punch. It goes to the root of some of the questions that we have as it relates to the Jamaican dancehall music and the high crime rate and the violence that the art itself is promoting. Is it entrenching or flooding into reality? Are they merging? So let's see, guys. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. Please like and subscribe, and welcome to the web.